This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Introduction, People and the Desert. Also, of course, the people, though rare as radium, you find, if you can find them, a superior breed in the deserts. Consider the Bedouin, the Kazakhs, the Kurds, the Mongols, the Apaches, the Kalahari, the Aborigines of Australia. Edward Abbey, Desert Solitaire. You are made for the desert. To most urbanized people, the desert is a forbidding place, inhospitable to life in general, and openly hostile to humans. This is a cultural misconception, created in recent times by novels and films. Whether you believe the cradle of humankind to be in an African gorge 3 million years ago, or at the confluence of 2 rivers in Iraq a short 6 millennia past, humans have lived in arid lands for longer than the reach of our collective memories. People have inhabited regions in North America for longer than the current deserts have existed. Despite the fact that people have moved on to many other areas of the globe, the human race is well adapted to the desert. Walking upright in sunny areas has a great advantage over walking on 4 legs. Bipedal creatures receive 60% less solar radiation than quadrupeds. Because air currents move slower close to the ground, bipedalism exposes more of the body to cooling breezes. The sparse body hair of humans allows for greater air cooling, but thick hair is needed on animals going about on all 4s to protect the skin from large areas exposed to the sun's rays. A large brain must be kept cool, so the human head is usually well covered with hair to ward off the sun. Because humans in a natural state forage instead of graze, bipedalism is a convenient form of locomotion to free the hands for carrying and work. Anthropologists once believed that human bipedalism evolved to facilitate the making of tools, but current findings now place this form of locomotion 2 million years prior to tool manufacture. In other words, bipedalism is an environmental advantage. You are made for the desert. Dark-skinned people have the further advantage of pigments that protect them from harmful ultraviolet rays. People like myself, whose ancestors lived in northern Europe, developed light-colored skin to help assimilate vitamin D in a region with cloudy skies and short winter days. A little knowledge can help even us fair-skinned Celts who have settled in the desert. Walking on 2 legs means a wide-brimmed hat can shade most of your body. Wearing long pants and a long-sleeved shirt further protects us from the sun, while a loose fit still allows air to cool our unhairy bodies. The hat also helps cool our large brain, which is by far the best survival tool we have. The desert will not support thousands of people for very long. Old-world archaeological sites and contemporary North American suits over water rights bear this out. But for you and me, quietly making our own way and taking only what we need, the desert is a provider. Everything we need to survive is here if we adapt our behavior to desert realities. We have a precedence to survive in deserts that goes back to the dawn of our species. To survive, we must not fear the desert. We must learn how to live with it once again. What is survival? The word survival has been devalued in recent years to a point that it no longer necessarily refers to matters of life and death. Vapid talk shows host people who claim to be survivors of everything from bad divorces to tax audits. Manufacturers append the word to all sorts of junk to sell to unwary persons. Many people believe I teach American Indian survival techniques, but I disagree. The original American desert people were no more practicing survival skills than I am as I watch a football game with a cold beer. They were living. No doubt they often encountered life-threatening situations, but were these situations more dangerous than what we experience in rush-hour traffic?